Hey, this is Chuck from Mortadella Head, and today we're gonna make a baked ziti, a 4-cheese baked ziti. Get ready. How's it look? Can't see from this angle.
Juicy.
What, no fucking ziti now? Hey!
All right, we have our ingredients here. We have grated Romano cheese. We have this really nice creamy ricotta cheese. We have some sliced provolone. We have some mozzarella. This is the cheese that we put on our pizzas. We have some ziti that we already boiled. All right, you want to boil it off, make it nice and al dente. We have fresh basil, some black pepper, some parsley, and a nice tomato sauce.
Nice shameless plug.
This is what you need. Yeah. First thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up all of our cheeses. We're going to make a nice creamy ricotta mix. All right, we're going to mix everything up in a bowl. First, we're going to put in our ricotta cheese. Then we're going to add some nice grated Romano. Plenty of that. Then we're going to put in the mozzarella. This is the mozzarella we use for the pizza. This is the good stuff right here. Then we're going to put in a little black pepper and some parsley. Here's a little trick. Before you start mixing up your ricotta cheese and your mozzarella and your Romano, you put in a little bit of hot tomato sauce. It makes it much easier to mix, and it adds a lot of flavor. Now we're going to mix it up. See, it loosens up the ricotta, and it just lets everything come together. See that? These are little tricks that you learn along the way. Didn't make this stuff up. It stole from someone else. See that? Keep mixing till it all turns to a nice pink. What would you call that? Call that like a rose color? What would you call that color? Let's add a little more sauce. Can't have enough sauce. All right. There you go. That's what you want it to look like right there. Beautiful. We have our macaroni boiling right now. It's done, it's perfect. It's not overcooked, it's just the way we want it. We're going to take it out of the water. We're going to shake it off a little bit.
Make it better door than a window.
We're going to dump it right in. And let's mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up nice. Get all the cheese and the macaroni all incorporated in. You want it nice and even. You don't want any pieces of macaroni that are like neglected, naked. Keep going until you feel like everything's nice and even. See that? What do you think, cameraman?
Looks very good.
Look good?
Yes.
Do I need to keep mixing, or am I good right now?
I think you're good.
Yeah? All right. It's time to build the baked ziti. We're going to start off with a bacon dish. We got trusty old half catering tray here that we're going to use. This is what we use for our catering jobs. So we're gonna coat the bottom with a layer of tomato sauce. Not too much, but enough to cover the whole bottom.
Enough to lubricate.
Enough to lubricate. All right, it's time to put this together. So we're gonna put our ziti that's been mixed up with all the cheeses. We're gonna put it on the bottom of the pan, on top of the sauce, and we're just gonna try to make it as even as we can. All right, you don't have to be perfect. We're gonna do 2 layers here. So try to eyeball. Try to put half of it on the first layer, like that. Then we're gonna hit it with some provolone. This is a sliced provolone that you can get it at your deli counter. Everybody can find this. This is just gonna add a nice cheesy surprise in the middle. Now we're just gonna hit it with a little bit of sauce in the middle layer here. Now a final layer of your ziti. Put the rest of it in there and just even it out like that. This is such an easy dish to make. And you can really feed an army with it.
This will stick to your ribs.
This is like what mothers used to make the night before a football game. Remember?
Yes.
When you were in high school, you'd go over someone's house. All right. Lay that up like that, nice and even. We're hitting it with more provolone now. This is
More
gonna-
cheese,
This is
baby.
the cheesy layer here. Because we're going to hit this layer with 1, 2, 3. 3 layers of cheese. So we're going to hit it with the provolone. We're going to sprinkle on some grated Romano. And then we're going to put the pizza cheese on top of that. Right? What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
Now we're going to cook it. We're going to put it in an oven at 350 for 30-35 minutes, okay? Just keep checking it. When you see the top, it looks nice and bubbly. It starts to get golden brown, you'll know it's done.
Nice.
Our baked ziti's been in the oven now for about half an hour,
Sure.
35 minutes. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, that's perfect. You see that?
I see that.
See the cheese, how
I
it's like,
smell that.
how it's nice and getting brown on the top. See it bubbling away there. That's what you want to see. That's when you know it's done.
Beautiful.
We're gonna pull it out now, without burning ourselves. All right, right down on the table. Boom.
Look at that.
We're gonna chop up some nice fresh basil to put on the top of this baked ziti. So I got all the leaves. I stack them up like that, and I roll them up nice and tight, like that. This is the best way to do it, I think. And then once you got it rolled up, you just want to cut it into thin ribbons like that. Easy. Okay? Perfect. I just want to add a little color. I'm just going to stripe it with some extra sauce.
Make it saucy.
Make it sexy. We're going to sprinkle on some of this fresh basil that we just cut up. Nothing better than a little fresh basil on the top of your macaroni, ziti, whatever you want to call it. And then a little more grated Romano cheese.
Beautiful.
And that's it right there.
Look at that.
It's out of the oven. Now we're gonna cut into it and see how beautiful this looks on the inside.
Go ahead.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's see what we got. This is cheesy. Let's dig into it. How's it look? Can't see from this angle.
Juicy.
Mario, what do you think? It look nice?
Nice and creamy.
Would you eat that?
Of course.
All right.
All day. All right, it's a beautiful. Look at it. Looks almost like outside.
It does. All right, we always have to try what we made, just so we make sure we know that we still know what we're doing. So let's check this out. All right. So we got the ziti, we got the 4 cheeses in there. That's a cheesy one, right? That's what you want to see. Let's see how we did.
How was it?
I did it again.
Did it
I
again.
outdid my. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Nice, nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a winner. Another winner. Come in and get a tray. Check it out. Mortadellahead.com.